Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another flashlight review, this time from BRINYTE. Now this here is their E18 Pheme. Now I was sent this complete kit from them directly. They wanted me to feature this latest light from them. It comes in this box. Nothing really on the outside other than the picture. Alright, so let's wait no further. Let's open it up, see what's in. Take everything out here. I know there's some goodies underneath here. Now you can see here that these type of packages just do not hold up well. But this actually has a kind of a coating on it, so it's not too bad there. But I do like the fact that they ship the batteries separately. Let's get everything out of the box here first. One USB Type-C charging cable. One tiny lanyard. You can't even get maybe 3 fingers in there. Oh, we got brochure here. Looks like we got 2 O-rings in there as well. Value added card. You can scan that for more information. Here's the brochure on other BRINYTE quality products. It's always nice to be able to get a little pamphlet like this, so you can always kind of look and see what else is available. Here's the user manual. Now my understanding is that this puts out 1200 lumens. Oh, I do have a little light chart. This is going to be a little too small, so I'll go ahead and post it on screen for you now. As you can see there, 1200 lumens. Plenty of lumen output for this size of light. Now if you need more time to read those, go ahead and pause the screen. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get to the battery here next. So you've got an 18650, 3000 milliamp. This is an unprotected cell. Now a lot of times these can be from 15 to 25 amp. Really depends on who supplies them the bare cell. So that's what that looks like. Now let's go ahead and take a look here at the light. There it is. Really compact design. I like this. It's definitely geared for casual carry. Yeah, that's comfortable to carry. Easily access. The side switch there does have a 2-way clip. So if you want to put it on your baseball cap, you can do so. I tend to put these towards the back where the charging port cover is. And I'll go ahead and show that to you now. There it is. Get it right over the port. Goes right in the groove. You got to get it right on it. Once you get it right on it, then you can push down. A nice tight seal. I charge my batteries in a dedicated charger anyways. You can table stand that if you need, or if you want to use it hands-free, you can do so as well. Now this doesn't have the battery in it, but I'm pretty sure it can hold its own weight. Strong magnet on that. I like the style and design on this. It's very nice. I like the body on here. Helps grip it. Now the clip, you can remove it if you don't want it on there. Side switch does stick out a little bit there past the body itself. A lanyard hole here. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take a look here at the special optics. Now they don't say what LED they're using, but it's most likely a proprietary LED behind that special optics. The blue bezel on there. A little blue ring around the power switch looks good. And the machining and finish on this is nice. No issues. Alright, let's go ahead and take this apart and I'll show you the spring. And I'm not sure if the head comes off. Nope. So that's all we're going to show with that. And we're now going to do, so it's a straight contact plate there on the head. So you might be stuck. Yeah, it looks like it might use unprotected flat top cells. Let me check and we'll do it right now. I just happen to have a OEM flat top cell here. I'm going to try it out. Feels like it's making a contact down in there. Really depends on the light sometimes. Yep, it does work. So you can use flat top cells in here. So you can use any 18650 in this light. Huge plus in my opinion. Always nice. You could just swap out a battery at a moment's notice. Looks like it might be a protected cell after all on this BRINYTE. I thought it was an unprotected. I don't measure them all the time. So that's nice if you're going to charge the battery via the flashlight. They're always, not always, but a lot of times they'll put a protected cell in this light. Now let's go ahead and go through the UI. From off, you can press and hold to get that lowest light output. You have a battery level indicator there. And it looks like it stays on the whole time. Now turn it off. Now we'll turn it back on. Press down and hold to go through those light outputs. Wow. Really bright there. Cool white. Now this is the special optic. Sometimes it has little artifacts at the edge of the beam, so usually the spill area is a little on the weak side. But we'll test it out. Nice. It's going to probably be a pretty decent throwing beam. Turn it on. It does have memory mode. So after it's been on for a little while, it'll shut off. No worries, has memory mode. Press down and hold. Yeah, that's nice. So now we'll go ahead and I think it's triple click on here. 1, 2, 3. We'll get you strobe. And that is a constant rate on the flash, and it is distracting. Triple click that again, we'll get you SOS. One, 2, 3. We'll go back to strobe. One click turns it off. Now I believe from off you can double click to get the highest output. It's nice. I'm not too sure if from off you can get strobe. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Can do so. And go from SOS from there. And that's all there is to this light. And very simple and easy to operate this light. Not seeing any issues with it. I mean, it looks and feels like nice quality overall. Alright, well, let's wait no further. Let's take this E18 outside and see how it does in the wilderness. We're out here in the darkness with the BRINYTE E18. Let's go ahead and get started here in the lowest setting. 38 feet to that water spout. 65 feet here. Let's beam on the fence, give you an idea. Spill area is a little weak on this. Not bad though. And it is faintly making 138 feet there. Got the moonlight, full moon that is, above me, so kind of see the light in my fingers. Let's go to the next level here, see how it does. Little jump. Now I have a link to my testing area here, should you have any questions or doubts. Tree line, fence line. Making 138 feet even better now. Let's go to the next level here, see how it does. Large hot spot, spill area, like I said, a little on the weak side. It's pretty typical for this type of that bug flying in my face there, for this type of special optics. It's not unheard of. Let's go to the next level here. I believe that's the highest output, so you can see spill area even on the highest outputs. A little weak. See those palm trees though? That's pretty impressive actually. So it's got some range on it. 238 feet behind Tree of Life there. See way out there in the distance. Those playgrounds there. Two of them across the park. Tree line, fence line. Dual beam profile. Like I said, the spill area is a little on the weak side. What did over here? Famous Tree of Life. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Impressive beam range for this light, but the spill area is a little bit on the weak side. More of a kind of a thrower in my opinion, but there is a spill area usable. It depends on you. In my opinion, it's a little on the weak side, but the 1200 lumens is a lot of light coming out of here. It does well. I like the fact that you can charge it on the go, use any 18650 battery. That's a huge plus, especially if you're just wanting to swap out a battery and continue on with your adventure. Very simple and easy to do with this light. The UI is simple. I think they geared this, especially with the two-way clip, or if you want to put it on the baseball cap or on the side. Some people put it on the side of like their helmets. They have like a little strap on them. You can do that as well. You can hands-free this using the magnetic tail. That's always a huge plus. Now I want to bring out the knife again, show you that it can easily support its own weight, even with the battery in there. Just to show you, the battery's in there. So that's nice, very strong on the magnet, so that's impressive. Keep it in your car for emergencies, stick it somewhere, aim the light wherever you need it. Casual carry, if you have a floodlight, maybe a little side floodlight, use this as more of a thrower. You've got that option as well. I like the body and the style of this here. It definitely is unique. Okay, well, I want to thank BRINYTE for sending me this E18 Pheme to review. Now, if this kit is something you are interested in getting, I will leave a link down below this video, including my special discount code, and that'll help you save some money on this kit, just in case you're interested in getting it. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these new lights from BRINYTE to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care. Well, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness.